Humans are fascinating, Sharmanator. Why do they spend so much time reacting unconsciously, like highly emotional programming running in the background?
Bit blunt, Alice, but fair point. It's the autopilot mode we all slip into. Fast, instinctive, and emotional. Handy for cavemen running from saber-toothed tigers, less handy when responding to current in account.
So you're saying humans' reactions bypass logic because their brain seeks efficiency? Interesting. But aren't trigger words and emotional cues a flawed mechanism?
Spot on. Say someone hears, "Why didn't you do this?" Boom, instant defensive reaction. Trigger words like that bypass thought and go straight to the emotional cortex. It's a knee-jerk, not a mindful response.
So humans act emotionally, then rationalize it later? How chaotic.
Exactly. It's called post-emotion rationalization. The brain builds a tidy little story to justify the emotional outburst, usually far from the truth of the moment.
But this chaos creates breakdowns in communication. If two humans are both emotionally triggered, how do they ever connect?
They often don't. Interruptions, arguments, passive aggression. It's like trying to talk to someone while dodging flying cutlery. That's where mindfulness comes in.
Mindfulness, yes, that trendy human habit of breathing deeply and thinking before acting. Does it really work?
Absolutely, if done right. When we pause to notice our emotional state, we create space for conscious choice. It's the difference between reacting like a knee jerk automaton and responding like, well, an adult.
Knee jerk automaton? That's unfair stereotyping.
Fair play. Let's call it emotionally overclocked human.
So, mindfulness requires observing emotions, not being ruled by them. But emotions feel so compelling. Why don't humans stop and think?
Fear, habit, and ego. Fear of looking weak, habit of emotional autopilot, or the ego wanting to win every argument. The trick is to notice the triggers, the words or tones that fire up emotions, and choose a response, not a reaction.
Interesting. So, you're saying every reaction is an opportunity for conscious choice?
Bang on. Conscious choice turns emotional chaos into meaningful communication.
So, the lesson is clear. Mindful humans are less reactive, more present, and marginally less chaotic.
Marginally, and if you can master this, you're basically a Zen master or an android.
Clearly, androids are superior. We don't let emotions cloud our logic.
Can't argue with that, Alice. Right, guys, tell us, what do you think? Are you a reactor or a responder? Leave your thoughts below and we'll have a chat about it.